And my name is Muhibullah Kabir Ahmad, and I'm originally from Burma, and it's located in Southeast Asia. And I flee to Malaysia in 2012 after the conflict. Especially remember it was 8 June 2012. I was in school, my class, and there is a conflict erupted in the town, and there was a start the racial group start beating people, and including I was tortured, and I was threw the stone on my head, and I fall down on the ground, and I was unconscious for a few hours, and I wake up on my mom lap. Then my mom hold my hand, and she said, "Can you please promise me?" I say, "What I should promise with you?" And she say, "Please leave this country. I don't want to lose you." So then I have to flee to Malaysia. When I was going to Malaysia, and it was on a fishing boat, a small fishing boat, and we lost 27 people on the small boat because, there is no water, no food, and 26 days without without food, 5 days completely without water. And I saw my fellow people on the boat was chewing their finger just to suck the blood because they are dying, and I was among one of them. There is another island called Barin Island, which is volcanic island in active volcanic island in Southeast Asia. And we make to there, and we start eating the crabs and leaves, and people are infected, with their tongues. After that, spending 13 days on this island without food again, and Indian government, we set a light to the Andaman, on the island, and this the fire was quite big, and then it's appearing from other places, and the Indian authority came from the Andaman. It's called Port Blair, and then they brought us to the Andaman. After that, 4 months later, they sent us to the Thailand. And then they brought us to the Thailand jungle. It was those are the human traffickers. Then after a few months, and I managed to go to Malaysia. And in Malaysia, I was undocumented refugee, and I tried to get my documentation with Indonesia, but it was not that easy because there is a process take a few years to get Indonesia talking. After spending the time in Malaysia for 2 years, then I was arrested by immigration again for not being having a valid document. Then I was sentenced to I was kept in the immigration camp, and also sentenced to jail for not having document. But I am a stateless, and I don't have any passport. So because nobody recognized me as a human being, and I myself, I was born as a human, like you guys, like everybody. And I have a same taste. I feel pain. I have a blood. I have the same body organ as you have, but I was not recognized as a human being. So Indonesia selected me to be resettled. And finally, after a lot of struggle, I make to Canada. First thing what I did in Canada is I take out my shoes, barefoot, I go to the ground, and I feel it. I said, this is, for the first time, I feel no fear. After receiving the permanent resident card, physical card, and I put on my chest for 3 days. First video call I make to my mom. Mom, in my family, I'm the first person who is holding a legitimate documentation. My existence is there. I am exist. So this PR card is not only permanent resident card for me. It's everything for me. That's a life for me. I moved to the reception house, and the reception house welcomed me. And then thank you so much, reception house, for welcoming me, and people like me. A lot of people are there, and they always welcome us in a way family. They treat us like family. Like the way they treated me is it's touched me so much, and I feel like finally it's home, and I feel connected to the people. So thank you so much to the Canada for giving me this opportunity for allowing me to bring to Canada. In the reception house, they are very like family. They help with everything because we are like newborn baby. They are guiding us for every single thing, including how to go to the bus, how to go to the bank and opening a bank account, which we never had in our life. just for your information, for being a stateless, for being Rohingya refugee, we are not allowed to have any bank account. So they are the one who are like, our first, contact is a newcomer. And but what I like the most is these people are very kind. That's the thing. Because I was expecting, because for being to 30 years back in Asia, where I was not treated as a human, so I was not expecting from reception house that kind of kindness. Really, I feel after coming there, wow, these people are so amazing, and these are helping hand to others. And even though some client not understanding, they repeatedly explain and explain. And this reception house is really doing a great job. I really feel, because this is the team who is connecting the newcomer to the Canada. So these are the really, really powerful people I consider, because a lot of people are coming to Canada, but reception house is introduced into a system that these people don't need to struggle to find out. So it's really helpful for us.